I have prepared for 4 months, dieting harder than ever to get below 10% body fat to compete at the Ifbb Elite Pro Roger Boys World Cup. It was a superstar lineup as I was against some of the best classic physique competitors in the world, and it got a little rough on stage, but it was an incredible experience. Everyone, welcome to Show Day. I am very happy with the progress I've made throughout these last 4 months. And honestly, it's time to display my best physique on stage. I'm actually here heading to the venue now, running a little bit late. We're actually supposed to be there by 3 as the pro show starts at 5:30, and the amateurs should be finishing just about now. So honestly, this morning to check my weight was 168 pounds. Yesterday I had like a lot of carbs. I had about 300 grams of carbs, you know, which is a bit more than usual, but my weight actually remained the same from the day before as I drank a lot of water just to try to keep the muscles nice and full. So I actually need to top up. So for me, I'm not drinking much water today. I'm just drinking enough just to keep myself hydrated, and also to, you know, just to be able to get the food down. So I'm actually, I think I have to put in my third meal now. Yeah, so trying to get all the water in. Because remember, in order to look full on stage, you need to make sure you have carbohydrates in the muscle, which is going to fill up your muscles with glycogen, and also you need some water as well. So that make it nice and full. Yeah, just going to take a slight sip. Alright, so I'm actually about to eat meal 3 right now. So we have 5 ounces of sweet potato, 5 ounces of chicken breast. I know it doesn't look the most tasty, but this is what is required today of me, just to make sure I'm nice and full and also dry on stage as well. So today, mainly for me, my meals. For breakfast, I had my usual cream of rice, have some eggs, you know, a bit of fruit, and then I had about 2 rice cakes. I also had some white rice and steak, and on my third meal is sweet potato and chicken. So for us competitors, I know some people would imagine that we would just starve ourselves until we go on the stage, but honestly, food is fuel. I remember it's a muscle show, so you want to make sure that the muscles are popping, but you also want to be conditioned as well. So you don't want to make sure that, you want to make sure that you don't overspill, but yet you want to make sure that you're dry and conditioned as possible. So if your conditioning is not good, I wouldn't recommend eating this amount of food. So it's pretty good. Yeah, but it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. No one sees the dedication that we put in, the training, the meals, the food that we cook, and especially the money that we spend just to get these. This man here playing with his life here. Jeez, actually almost there, just coming across Warrens now. For those who don't know, the show is being held in Barbados. This is like one of the biggest bodybuilding shows in the Caribbean, the Roger Boys World Cup. It used to be called the Roger Boys Classic, but it's evolved over the years, and honestly it's always a pleasure to be able to do this show. For me right now, it's just about staying in a positive mindset, you know, frame of mind going forward. As I said, it's going to be a very tough lineup. All the guys are in shape. I know for me, being a natural bodybuilder, it's going to be a bit tougher for certain reasons and other variables. But to me, I'm confident in how my physique looks, and I really think that I'm going to do well. I put in all the work, you know, the posing, the training, and especially the cardio. I mean, for those who are in a contest prep, we all know you have to do cardio. Like, it's just, I think it's the most boring part about prep. Some people like cardio. I like cardio, but not when I'm on like low calories. And the lowest my calories went throughout this prep was probably about 1800-ish, or probably the one lowest day was like 17. Literally, because most of the time I was like at borderline in 2000 calories, 2100. So I mean, cardio would have started small, so I would have started at like 20 minutes, then I went 25, 30, then 45, even 50 minutes. Times I want to do an hour, but the energy levels just weren't there. So that's where we're going to make sure you be on point for your protein, your carbs, your fats, also your vitamins, your supplements, your nutrition, everything. So it's really not easy being a bodybuilder, and especially at a professional level. So, but if you're doing a contest prep, you have to do it right. You're gonna be willing to make the sacrifices, have to be willing to spend the money. You know, it just takes a lot. And sometimes you might find yourself having to restructure your whole life in general or schedule just to make sure you're able to achieve the fitness goals that you want. And honestly, sometimes that's what it takes to be a champion. That's what it takes to do well and also to bring the best in you. So we're actually here at the venue. I'm just driving around. All right, and we have officially made it. All right, so I've officially made it here. So as you see, I'm sporting my uniform with Barbados team. Zico Best Ifbb Elite Pro. Honestly, it's a really nice jacket. I have to thank Jamil Jones. He's the one who actually designed it. So props to him. Barbados is super hot. So I honestly cannot wait until we get inside. And this is Barbados is, I don't know, boy. I don't know what God decided to do this summer, but too hot. Anyhow, let's get going. Bodybuilding is an extremely tough sport, physically and mentally, as I have competed many times, but yet I still feel that pressure going into every show. It really puts a toll on you. But the most important part is that you believe in yourself, give your best on the stage, and show all the dedication and hard work you have put in over the last few months. Alright, so we're actually here backstage now. Nothing hasn't happened yet. For the amateur show, they're actually not wrapping up. So this is actually the most boring part of a bodybuilding show. You don't get to see the show, you're literally just here backstage. You're just literally chilling until it's your time to start getting ready. You know, time to start getting like touch-ups on your tan, getting your spray, your body oil on. So for me right now, it's just remain chill. So, you know, I think right now I'm looking pretty good, nice and dry for any conditioners for my legs, honestly. So I think we're on point at this time. I think we're on point.
Hi, Dion. Ifbb Pro for Body Fitness, representing Barbados today.
Hi, so my name is Jamil Jones. I am an elite pro athlete and I compete in men's physique.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Roger Boys Elite Pro Classic.
Oh, it's Buff Point, Buffest Point in Bam. You already know who it is. Ifbb Elite Pro Classic Physique. So we just backstage chilling. This is what the average bodybuilding shows up like. A bunch of fit people sitting down, relaxing.
Literally.
Literally.
You know, 5 ounces of sweet potato, 5 ounces of chicken breast. Nothing fancy, but I'm just gonna eat half of this because I don't want it to be bloated or anything. So just a little bit I'm gonna eat probably, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so before we actually get the pump, we're going to take 2/3 of some salt with some water. So I'm just getting my oil put on so that I am ready. I don't have to be rushing. So that's one of the key things of making sure that, you know, you're mentally prepared, you don't feel stressed about what you are running ahead on stage. So I'm going to start doing just a very light pump, nothing too heavy. So just to get everything in. When it comes to displaying your best physique on stage, you need to make sure you have some form of oil or shine applied to your physique, as you want to bring all the detail, all the muscle definition, the fullness, as this is very critical, as you don't want to look greasy on stage, but you just want to make sure you have a nice gloss, a nice shine to your physique, as this is very critical when it comes to displaying your physique in the best way possible. So I'm actually here getting a pump right now, making sure getting some blood flow into my muscles, making sure that I'm nice and full, so that when I go on the stage, I look like I'm primed and ready. But when it comes to warming up, you actually don't want to do too much, as when the muscle is too pumped, you're gonna actually not going to be able to flex it, and therefore you're not going to see as much definition. So you just want to do at least 2 to 3 sets per body part, nothing too intense, and you always want to choose a weight that's manageable as well. So my division just got called, so I'm actually looking to head backstage, making sure I'm not late and not be able to go on stage. Yeah, so we're officially just waiting to head on stage. Body fitness is going up, and then classic physique is next. So right now, did my pump, looking great. So for me, feeling a little bit thirsty, so I'm gonna sip a little bit of water and just let my body calm down and relax. So I'm gonna go on stage, I'll be able to flex my muscle and grow every detail possible. But I'm gonna enjoy the moment. It's a very tough lineup. I want to see the plan to bring my best. So this is semi-finals, so in order to make finals, I need to make top 5. I need to make top 5. But at the end of the day, the most I could do is bring my best. So let's get to it.
Zico Best represents the host nation of Barbados. He's competitor number 12. Competitor number 13, Randall Hakma from Suriname. France is represented by Bousson Thibault, competitor number 15.
When it comes to bodybuilding, you always want to be in the first call-out, as this will determine who will be coming first, second, or third based on the number of participants. So I didn't make the first call-out, nor I didn't make the second one. So honestly, I was still in a positive mindset, as I know I had to come on next for the last call-out. So basically, I was fighting for if, so I made sure that I flex every muscle and hit every pose in the best way possible.
Back, double bicep. Side tricep. Front position. Back to pose. Abdominal outside side. And your favorite classic pose. Okay, thank you. On 190. Semi-finals. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 more semi-finals to go before we get down to the finals. We're gonna go.
So we just came off the stage. Didn't get the first call out as expected to, because as everyone was in great shape, and some of the guys were a lot bigger too. Had 1 or 2 complications on stage, where some of the guys was blocking my hands, so obviously therefore did the same thing, but it didn't go as planned. By the end of the day, it was really good showing. Everyone was in great shape. I hit my poses the best way I could, and it really did a very good showing. So that was semi-final. So you only advance in the finals if you're top 5, and they had 11 of us. So there was the first call out, second, and then the third that I was in. So I don't think I would have made the finals, but honestly, I'm happy with everything that I displayed on the stage today. And for me, it's only to come again and improve. I remember, as a natural bodybuilder, it's going to take some time, as I'm not going to develop as quickly as I should, but at the end of the day, is what it is. But I can finally eat again. So you're actually going to start with some rice cakes here. Good, drink plenty of water, stay nice and hydrated and full. But honestly, I had a great time on stage. So we're going to actually continue to watch some of the show and see the results.
4 level is crazy. Let me tell you that. He can tell you that. That's my first experience. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie.
Look, I'm gonna edit that part, you know.
We're gonna take that out. Yeah.
Probably fit.
Them guys were
It was a good show, yeah. Huge.
first time. I really appreciate that experience. You already know the next time is gonna be something different. I'm coming with something different. Stay consistent. I'm gonna tell you that much.
I know for a fact I did not make the top 5. So, as I said, at any day, I'm still very happy with the progress that I've made. Happy with the outcome, especially because when you diet for 4 months, 5 months, some competitors even up to 6 months. Remember, we're only on the stage for at least 2 to 5 minutes. Well, today was a bit longer. Normally, you're on stage for like a minute, 2 minutes. But you gotta try to enjoy every moment because it takes a lot of hard work to be able to get to this level, to get to be in contest shape. And especially as a natural bodybuilder, it is very hard because I'm not taking any PEDs or any, you know, certain substances that's gonna really push the growth, the muscle growth. But at the end of the day, it's just about, you know, you keep going, you keep training, putting in those meals, and eventually you will get to the level that you want to. It may take a little while and require some patience, but that's the whole game of natural bodybuilding and being a natural athlete. So I'm actually gonna say hello to my friends and everyone shortly. So just trying to get some hydration going on, still eating my rice cakes. Some of the other guys still getting ready. But honestly, it was a very good showing by everyone. Like, everyone was on their A game. So still a bit annoyed about the part and they had to do my front double bicep and the guy stepped in front. But it is what it is. So it really has been a journey to be able to represent my country, you know, show people in general what bodybuilding and fitness is all about. And I just want to say thank you to my sponsors, which would be 5x5 Auto Detailing, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive, and Nature's Discount, and the Hilton Barbados Resort, and the Hilton Fitness Pre-Core Gym team. Honestly, I really have to thank everyone to make who would have allowed this to be a success here today. So for me, as I said, I'm happy with everything. And you never know, I might do another show sometime. You never know, depending on how you feel. Maybe we'll do some reflecting. And honestly, today I think that I honestly was my best shape ever. It's just that, as I said, it will take some time for me based on my circumstance to be able to get a certain amount of size, as that's normally might be area. My conditioning was good, symmetry, balance, and I did improve, but you know, these things take time. I honestly had a great time at the Roger Boyce World Cup, as I was able to show you what it takes to be a natural bodybuilder, also an athlete on the stage. This sport is very tough, physically and mentally, and it also requires a lot of sacrifice to be on the world stage. I will continue to promote natural bodybuilding and also living a healthy lifestyle. I want to thank everyone for supporting me throughout this journey. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, follow, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.